One of the most important things on these cars is the tires. You can have the best car and have the worst tires, and you're gonna have the worst car. This is a left rear. This is a right rear. And the circumference is gonna be anywhere between 13 inches difference to 18 inches of difference. Obviously a smaller track, you wanna have more what we call stagger. That would be the difference in between the two. All of our tires are basically this same width. And sometimes we can even trick these tires into doing certain things by different wheel widths and where the center is in the wheel. So we have that ability to change a lot of those things, as well as its spacing on the car. So we can do the same thing with these left rears. They make the left rears in different sizes. There's a 90-inch circumference, 92, 94, 96. You know, when you get up to a bigger high-speed slick track like Eldora, you might get down to 9 or 10 inches of stagger. Or if you get to a Chico, California, it's a smaller track, you might get 18 inches of stagger. So the tire guys that do the work on these try to get the sizing right and get them exactly the way they want and as much air in them. And then we go as far as to cutting them. Even a new tire like this is a brand new tire. This is a brand new tire. Just grinding it and getting them little porosity nubs where they build it off. This used to be all one block, and right through the center of that, we've taken a groover and we've grooved that block in half. So it kind of makes the contact patch to the racetrack, when it gets heated up, it makes that patch cut in half. Now, as you can see here, there's a sipe on the front half. That's a sipe when you just see the slit like that, and we can control that sipe depth by how we want it, and that gives it another edge. Tire rides on the edges on the racetrack. It rides on all the edges. So the more edges you have, the more traction you have, the more ability you have to get grip. And that's basically what we do here, is we just get twice as many edges to try to get that much more right rear drive. We have a lot of options in the tire department, and we have a lot of changes, but this just gives you a perspective as the difference between what the right and lefts are.